Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here to look at the Target exclusive Funko Pop of Dragon Challenge Harry Potter from Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I love the costumes in Goblet of Fire. My favorite costume out of all of them was the Triwizard Dragon Challenge costume. I thought it was such a cool design to make like a robe that looks sporty, and just the use of colors was great. And as a fan of that, I think Funko has done a great job translating this into pop form. And there's some really good quality like sculpting as far as not just translating the design, but also just creating the look of fabric. It's really good work, and the paint on it is just awesome. Like, they captured the striping, the yellow stripes along the sleeves and the side of the robe, and the fact that like they do include the break for the star. Just great work. And they included like the Potter on the back with the star. It looks great. The striping on the burgundy sleeve looks good. The way the pants flared out with the yellow and the burgundy looks awesome. The paint where it's black to burgundy to yellow looks really, really good, including right there at the hood. And one nice little detail is that they included the little kind of gold rings where the lacing would go through. It's a really nice touch and a really nice detail. The black lacing against the burgundy reads well. And they even managed to include the little Hogwarts crest and the word Potter right above it on the left breast area of the robe. Now the paint for his like fingertips coming out of the gloves also looks good. I like that he's holding the wand, but that's really clean paint where it meets the egg, which is also very cleanly painted. It has a nice sculpt. You can see all the little sections where it would open up. Really good work. I love the way the pants kind of wrinkle right when they hit his shoes. I freaking love how this turned out. Now we need to talk about this head for a moment because it's kind of interesting. It's a brand new head sculpt, but it's a new sculpt of essentially the same hairstyle and same head as the previous pop that they've used. The previous head they used was for Harry Potter Year 1, where he came with a train, and then the Year 1, Year 2 pop, where he's in the Hogwarts outfit, where he came with either the wand or the Godric Gryffindor sword, and they used it again with the Goblet of Fire Maze Challenge pop, which bothered me when they used it because the hair wasn't long enough. It wasn't shaggy enough. It didn't go over the ears. It was the wrong hairstyle. And now that they've essentially resculpted the same previous head, this one is also not the right length. It's not the right style. It should be longer in the back, longer on the sides. It should go over his ears. The bangs should be longer. It's interesting that they, like, sometimes with variants and new pops, what they do is they make a new body and they use the same head. And this time, they're like, hey, we're going to sculpt a new head, but it's the same kind of head before. It's like the same hairstyle, just with minor differences. And that's kind of pointless to me. But yeah, like the shag on the side here is kind of flaring back over the ear before it used to go forward. There's more detail with all the separated tufts here in the back. And then the bangs are a little bit different. Same length as before, but there's 3 big tufts of bangs in the front, whereas before there was like 3 little ones and then 2 big ones, kind of totaling 5 in the front. The quality of the sculpt here is still good. It's just odd that it's so redundant. Speaking of redundant, here it is next to one of the other Harry Potter pops with the original head, so you can see the similarities without me having to just constantly describe them to you. Hey, what a concept. But you can see the shag on the side is very similar, where it meets the ears, and especially in the back here, how it hangs way down and it gets all shaggy in the back of the head, and on the sides of the head, near the ears, the bangs. It's the same style. I can only imagine that the reason they made the same head essentially over again is because they kind of wanted to resculpt it, maybe retool it for future use with future Harry Potter pops, and that's fine. But what that does is it's kind of weird. It leaves us with yet another Goblet of Fire pop that doesn't look like how he looks in Goblet of Fire. Now, despite my complaining about that, I freaking love this pop. Like I said, the body is amazing. They did a great job with the costume. The details on it are great. He still looks awesome on the shelf. This is a great pop. Thanks for watching, everybody. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook and all of that stuff.